really bad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go. Let's see if it's let's see. Set up as a little. Save. If it don't come. Wait, let's see. What's this? Let's see. Yeah. Hi. Hi, maybe. How are you? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm doing well. Okay, that's good. Can you hear the music as well? It's more of a well, more like meditation. Okay, I can you can hear me and the music. All right, the music is not too loud, right? All right, I believe so. I tried to use my better judgment with that. Yeah, so okay, that's good. No, it's good. Okay, good. Yeah, it's really unless you do a playback, that's the only way you really know if how the audio is at first. So thank you for coming in. Please subscribe and please like. I will be doing a live stream at least once a week, and I'm also going to be, I'm in the process of doing other videos, so it's not going to be just live streams. Um, because I find that yeah, it works and all that, but you have to make sure that you have it on schedule, and if you have like a schedule that's a little off, then it's not going to help. But yeah, are you interested in getting a reading, or you just wanted to do like a little visit, or you have any questions? Because yeah, and I think I've seen you here before. Have you been here before? Okay, here's one. Oh, okay. All right, that'll be great. You know, um, oh, okay, good. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. I'm working. Hopefully, you come back. That would be great. Um, and yeah. Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna let you know that. Well, for one, I'll let you know that you're very friendly. And then what it is that always stop? Yeah, it seems like I am gonna pull a few cards for you, but the general energy that I'm feeling about you, that yeah, you do attract them. You have a very open mind. Looks like you're open to learn about different cultures, different people. So that attracts people to you. It's particularly men who they seem to gravitate towards you because you have, I would say that you're a well-rounded female. Um and you are female, are you? Okay, I don't want to assume um and I'm giving you something that you can't resonate with. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, I can't assume, but I had that feeling, but um so I'll tell you that you're friendly, you're well-rounded, you seem to be compassionate and caring towards people. This is the energies that I'm feeling about you, and so this brings people in. That's that magnet, that charisma that you have, is that they see someone that, and I bet you they tell you this. A lot of the guys that you've met, and probably even women as well, that you seem different. I've never met someone like you. You just seem so different. You're so unique. I think unique is probably a word that is used for you. If someone was going to describe you or to say how they feel about you, that you're unique, you're open-minded. Now, that brings them in. You're welcoming, you're honest, you're open, you're engaging. But you give people the benefit of the doubt. You seem to resonate with a lot of people because of the fact that you don't judge people straight up. You go by their character. You go by uh, how they treat you and their actions. So that's how I'll say for that. That's how you bring people in, right? Particularly men. But you know, um, not that your patience is bad. No, it's not bad to have patience. It seems like you really have a lot of patience with you seem to give people not just the benefit of the doubt, but when it comes to your love life and meeting guys, you seem to, when you see a red flag, you seem to kind of overlook that because of the fact that you give people the benefit of the doubt. Then at the same time, which is good, you also seem to have that. You always have that little voice in your head that tell you, "Oh, look out for this or look out for that." And it'll be like a little red flag, not something that's like mind blowing or something like that. Like, oh, he really, I mean, if he cheated on you, you'll find out eventually. But, it'll be little snippets of things that come up in conversation or the way he was. Maybe he didn't call you when he said he was going to call you, and it happened one week and then it happened again the next week. And you're like, okay, well, he gives you like a lame excuse or story. Hi, Anterica. Thank you for coming in. Thank you very much for being patient and for coming back in. I really appreciate that. So, I will tell you that the problem is that, you give these guys the benefit of the doubt. You give them chances. It seems you give them yeah, you told me that. Absolutely. Yeah. Not good. Yeah. And that's what the thing is. Yeah. It's good that you don't prejudge people, but, being that you see the good in so many people, particularly a mate, someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, you tend to, like you said, overlook the red flags and like hope for the best. You're very optimistic, which is not bad, but we're going to try to put some reality in the situation. Unfortunately, when you see a red flag, okay, but if you keep seeing other red flags, that would be my suggestion. Before I didn't even pull a card yet, but this is just I like to do a lot of spiritual work, meaning that I work with the spirit guides and such. So before I even tap into the cards, whatever I pick up is usually pretty accurate, and I do that, and then I go over to the cards. So kind of like for a clarification. That's how I usually work it. But I'll tell you with the Magician card, hopefully you can see this. Please bear with me with the visuals. We're working on that. But thanks for being here. I'm going to tell you what the Magician card is that one of the things you can do is you can create your own reality. You can manifest the success you're looking for. This is what this Magician card is telling me. That you do have the power. You have more power in your choices, in your options of mates. And not just mates. It seems like with everything, with life, that you're a well-rounded person, that you've had choices when it comes to work, when it comes to where you wanted to live. You've been blessed that way. And with this Magician card, you could definitely make things happen for you. Manifest your destiny. Of course, you look forward. With the Six of Wands, and that was the Magician card in case I didn't say it. But I will tell you with the Six of Wands, that what that's telling me is that, when it comes to you have that even keelness, you have that energetic spirit about you. But you seem to just plug on, like as I mentioned before. Oh, okay, I'll answer that in a moment, Auntie Erica. Love, thank you for coming in. Thank you for your question. I'm almost done with maybe. So yeah, sometimes I go in deep with these questions. It could go anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. We just don't know sometimes. But I'll tell you, with this Six of Wands, what it's telling me here. Oh, can you hear me, Tariko, love? Sorry about that. I don't want her to be hanging. Maybe. Maybe she can't hear me. I don't want her to think that I'm ignoring her. I don't want. Okay, yeah. I'll answer. I will answer in a moment. Okay, I'll definitely answer that. I'm almost done with maybe. But with the Six of Wands, what I was saying is that you plug on, you have that enthusiasm for someone else, but when it comes to your own feelings, sometimes you overlook that maybe. this is what the Six of Wands is telling me, that you just plug on like a warrior. Okay, brush it off. But I feel as though you have to become more assertive when it comes to what you want. And when you see the red flags, don't just overlook it, because one red flags turn to two red flags, and before you know it, it's a disaster. And definitely with the World card, what that's telling me is that with, like, when it comes with the Magician, I see this coinciding together, working together. You with the Magician card, manifest your destiny, make things happen, go after your dreams. Of course, you know what you want, and set those boundaries. And I'm not saying be stiff-necked about things, or not give people the benefit of doubt, or not being compassionate. That's not what I'm saying. But with the World card, what that's telling me is that these blessings is ready for you to receive once you put the action into motion. You understand? And I'm not saying be a hard nose on people and not give people the benefit of doubt. Just try to understand that you deserve better. When the time comes and you see that someone's being off with you, you might have to give them a little talk. And if they happen to not like that for whatever reason, then perhaps you will have to let them go. So that's what I have for you. Please subscribe. I don't even know if it even came in. I typed something in. If I typed in a link. So okay, all right. So yeah, please subscribe, please like, please share, please come back in, and I know I seem like a little off right now, but I'm in a space that I'm trying out a lot of different places. So if I seem a little off to anybody, I apologize. I'm just aware of it. I'm aware of a lot of things. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you're so aware. You sometimes you be too aware. So we're working on things, but thank you for coming in. Thank you for letting me read for you. Keep in touch. Let me know how things work out, and just work with what you have. Just contact me again. Terica, love, are you happen to be here? Are you still here? I'm not sure. Um, you've been very patient. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for being patient. Okay. All right. So yeah, thank you for coming in again. So yeah, you had a question about parenting. And are you a good, because you said something about 7 children. Is that what you said 7 children you have. And you want to know, are you a good parent? Are you doing the best that you can being a parent? Is that the question? I want to make sure I have your question correct. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we always have some doubts, when it comes to the roles that we play in life, and as a daughter, as a sister, as a mother, as a wife, or girlfriend, how even as a worker or co-worker. We sometimes second guess ourselves when things don't go the way we feel like it should have or could have, and we blame. It seemed like I'm going to pick up on something before I even get into the card. Let's pick up that some things have happened in your parenting stage that you've had regrets, or you feel as though you could have done differently. So yeah, I'm feeling that. I feel as though that you've blamed yourself for a lot of things that happened in the past. Yeah. So that's the number one thing I say that I'm picking up for you. And I'll tell you that So it takes two to tangle, and I feel as though that you've had some issues with the baby fathers or the father of the children. I don't really like saying baby father, but it's in the slang, it's in the lingo, right? But the father of the children, for your children, I feel as though that there was no compromise, and because there was no compromise, things went south, and you blame yourself, and perhaps maybe the children blame you as well. Looks like it's a lot of things like that. I don't know. I don't. That's what I'm picking up. Like you blame yourself for things, and people blamed you, and in turn, you took the blame. I feel as though you are trying your best, still trying your best. We've all made choices. You had your choices, and other people had choices as well. You know what I'm saying? And we can only um control ourselves, control our actions. And sometimes when things go wrong, we do blame ourselves. It's a defense mechanism, because it's easier to blame yourself if something goes wrong, as opposed to um sometimes it gets people comfort as well. So I think that that's part of the issue here, is that you always, I mean, yes, we always want the best for ourselves, I mean, and for our children, or for our family. But I feel as though that just give yourself the benefit of doubt. Sometimes give yourself some compassion. You've been giving other people compassion. Now it's time for you to receive that compassion. That's what I feel as though for you. That's my guidance for you. That's my message for you. Um, I feel as though that you're still here. I want to make sure you're still here. I don't want to. Okay, yeah. So I'm. That's the message I have for you. I didn't really even have to pick up any cards on that, but because I'm going in, with the spirit and what it's telling me, and that's. I don't think I need to do a card on this, but just have compassion for yourself. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt, like I mentioned. Understand that you can only control what you do, your actions. Unfortunately, you may lead other people. You've given advice to other people, and we're talking about your family members. It could be past spouse, children, whatever the case. You give advice to a lot of people, and sometimes they don't take your advice for face value. Like, they'll just brush it off, and you feel like you're talking to a wall at times. It could be very, very frustrating. And you know, what I find is that it would be great for you to just understand that you do try your best. You are a good mother, and unfortunately, you can lead someone somewhere. You can give them the advice. You can give them the guidance. You can give them the tools, even. But it's up to them if they are going to pursue it. Um, and it's unfortunately, you've had to, and not particularly family members, probably a few family members, we're talking about cousins or whatever the case is. This last ending I'll say is that sometimes you've had to love people from a distance. And sometimes we have to do that. You know, you've had to cut people off for whatever reason. Sometimes it hurts because of the fact that it's a long-standing family member or a friend or a partner that you thought you was going to be with for a long time. Maybe even a job that you're like, I love this job, but it's not taking me anywhere. I'm not feeling fulfilled. I'm not feeling that passion anymore. And sometimes things, you have to move on from there, unfortunately, and you've had to make choices like that. Just understand that when one door closes, another one opens. And that's just another message that I have for you that I needed to tell you. I know it relates to your question, But I believe that that also answers another question that probably was on your mind, or you probably was lingering about, or whatever. Just a message that I need to relay to you. But do you have any other questions? Because I've been on for 25 minutes now. So I was thinking, since it's a little bit of a slow night, um, I'm gonna try to bring out some more videos. I'm gonna try to. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for your question. Please like the stream. Please share if you can. And just no, I'm gonna try to, be more consistent when it comes to, the content and all the rest of it. And I do appreciate you coming in, asking questions. That's really helpful. And of course, you can always contact me via email. Anyone could contact me via email, or visit the website, psychicloladivine.com, or go to psychicloladivine@gmail.com. And I will try to do some, actually, not just live streams. I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit, because I find that, live streams is good, but I find as though that sometimes people don't have the time to go through, because of our busy lives and everything. Live streams is ideal, is good for some people, it's helpful, but sometimes it's good to go that extra mile and create content that's like, okay, it's packaged already, it's 10 minutes here, it's 15 minutes here, it's 20 minutes here. So, I think I'm going to be doing that as well in the future. There's a few things you have to, as with anything else, you have to, figure out what you're going to do. And so that's it. So I'm going to probably, okay, hopefully it came out right. Oh, okay. I don't know if it did. This is a work in progress. I'm still learning on this. So, which is good. I mean, it's interesting doing this. I mean, how you have somewhere where you can actually talk to people on a cam. In the beginning it seemed a bit weird, but this is the way things are right now, and it's actually not a bad thing. I think that the way technology is going forward, this is going to be, I think a lot of people are used to it now anyway. And also, because of the lockdown that we had, this was probably the best way to socialize with people, or actually the only way that most people socialize. And I think moving forward is going to be probably the same way. So hopefully, if somebody else has any other questions, I'm going to most likely shut it down in a few moments. And I'm going to try to come back on next week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll try to give like 48 hours ahead of time schedule, so that people have that time slot. So thank you for coming in, everybody. And please subscribe, please like if you can. And I look forward to seeing you again. Okay. Thank you very much.